most amazing engineering achievements.
The Apollo space program. It remains one of the signature engineering achievements in the history of human race. No other program has delivered human beings to an environment other than their home planet and returned them safely to Earth. Burj Khalifa. Currently, the tallest building in the world is the Burj Khalifa, standing at the height of 2,717 feet. It is extraordinarily tall, about 500 feet taller than the next competitor, making you wonder how it's even standing upright. It was first opened to the public in January 2010. Its Y-shaped base is designed in the shape of the local hibiscus flower, though it also works to absorb heavy wind. There are a total of 163 floors, each built in a different shape to reduce the effect of the wind as you go higher. Apart from residence and shopping district of its own, the building houses multiple observation desks, including the two-story at the top of its 124th and 125th floor, as well as a luxury restaurant corporate space and three-story lounge. The Channel Tunnel. For centuries, the British Isles remained unconnected to the Europe continent. Digging began on both sides of the strait and Dover in 1987 to 88 and was completed in 1991. The tunnel was officially opened on May 6, 1994. Channel Tunnel, also called Eurotunnel, rail tunnel between England and France that runs beneath the English Channel. The Channel Tunnel, 50 km long, consists of three tunnels, two for rail traffic and a central tunnel for service and security. Today it also allows for a trip from London to Paris in just over 2 hours. The tunnel also allows for freight traffic delivering goods manufactured throughout Europe to be imported to Britain and British goods to be found market on the continent. The Panama Canal. The 51-mile-long cut across the Isthmus and Panama was a dream for many decades prior to the French beginning its construction in 1881. The United States stepped in where the French failed and completed the canal in 1914 after another 10 years of work. It is a vital waterway that joins the Pacific and Atlantic Ocean. Before the canal, ships had to sail 13,000 miles around the tip of South America. The canal is actually two canals, connected on either end with an artificial lake. Lake Gatun, located 85 feet above sea level. The canal has a waterlock system that acts like an elevator. When the ship enters the locks, they are raised by water from the lake. Each lock raises the ship until they are 85 feet above sea level. They then travel across the Gatun Lake. The ship is then lowered by the locks to sea level. The Eiffel Tower. The iconic symbol of Paris, Eiffel Tower was initially built to serve as the entrance gateway to the International Exposition of 1889, as well as a testament to French industrial ingenuity. The tower was declared complete in March 1889, at the time the tallest man-made structure in the world. It reached the height of 1,063 feet and remains the tallest structure in Paris. The Brooklyn Bridge. The iconic Brooklyn Bridge connects Lower Manhattan and Brooklyn Heights. Known for its stone arch, the Brooklyn Bridge supports 6 lanes of vehicles and a shared pedestrian and bicycle path. As of 2018, an average of over 116,000 vehicles, 30,000 pedestrians and 3,000 cyclists travel over the Brooklyn Bridge each day. A brilliant feat of 19th century engineering, the Brooklyn Bridge was the first bridge to use steel for cable wires. It was first designed a National Historical Landmark in 1964 and a National Historical Civil Engineering Landmark in 1972. In recent decades, the structure has been refurbished to handle the traffic demands during its second century. The Erie Canal. The 360-mile canal connecting the Hudson River to the Great Lake was built in 8 years through thick forest and stubborn rocks. Completed in 1825, the canal was the first navigable waterway connecting the Atlantic Ocean to the Great Lakes, vastly reducing the cost of transporting people and goods across the Appalachians. The engineering demands of the canal include the removal of earth using animal power, water power, and gunpowder to blast through limestone. It took 50,000 workers 8 years to build what became a modern day superhighway. Sadly, an estimate 1,000 people died during the construction of the canal, primarily from hazardous work involving gunpowder that was used to move rocks and mountains. When it was completed in 1825, the canal was considered as engineering masterpiece, one of the longest canal in the world. The Leshan Buddha. The Leshan Jain Buddha is a 71-meter tall stone statue built between 713 and 803. It is carved out of a cliff face of Cretaceous red bed sandstone that lies at the confluence of Min River and Dadu River in the southern part of Sichuan province in China near the city of Leshan. Leshan Buddha includes over 1,000 coiled hair buns of stone which are placed on the statue's head. They were designed to collect rainwater and to route it to a system of drains and drain pipes which allows the water to flow through the statue's head and arms, draining out the back, behind the stone cloth and away from the statue, protecting it from the effects of erosion. Today, the greatest threat to the statue is the heavy polluted air of the region, a factor its designers could not have anticipated. The Cathedral of Hagia Sophia. Built as a Christian church and later converted to an Islamic mosque, the Cathedral of Hagia Sophia is today a museum and iconic image of Turkey. Originally constructed in the 6th century, it has survived rioting, looting by contrast, earthquakes, fires, and the ravages of time. Built chiefly of masonry, it is easily recognized by its corner minarets and massive dome. Built and rebuilt many times over the years, it remains a symbol of Byzantine architecture, and for over 1,000 years, Hagia Sophia was the largest cathedral in the world. Its design was a revolutionary in its day. Hagia Sophia is a museum of the both Christian and Islamic faiths, as well as the Byzantine Empire and the Crusades. It remains one of the largest masonry buildings in the world in the 21st century. The Roman water distribution system. The Roman aqueduct was a channel used to transport fresh water to highly populated areas. Aqueducts were amazing feats of engineering given the time period. Aqueducts required a great deal of planning. They were made from a series of pipes, tunnels, canals, and bridges. Gravity and the natural slope of the land allowed aqueducts to channel water from a fresh water source, such as a lake or spring, to a city. The most recognizable feature of Roman aqueducts may be the bridges constructed using rounded stone arches. Romans built aqueducts and other construction using a mixture of stone, bricks, and a volcanic cement known as pozzolana that held it all together in place. It was this remarkable innovative substance that allowed Roman aqueducts to stay strong and the reason why so many are still standing today.
Thank you for watching. Please like, share, subscribe. Goodbye.